What's up,
Hey,
everybody? Hashtag 40 Acre Addicts. I'm your host, Steven, joined by my co-host, Henry. Good morning, everybody. Number one podcast, 40
nine
Acre
and
Addicts.
one.
9-1, baby.
9-1. You believe it?
2 more games to go.
Hats off, Longhorns. You pulled it out.
I don't think I should have took mine off, but I ain't even brushed my hair this morning or nothing.
Yeah, me neither.
I remember what it's like to have messed up short hair. It's a lot better looking than messed up long hair.
That long hair is a mother to take care of, baby.
Oh yeah. My ass just won't fucking get rid of it. But
So
go ahead.
we survived another nail biter last night.
I know. Speaking on that, Get, when you brought up Sarkeesian complaining, is it going to be like this the whole time? Talking about the TCU fans leaving from the stadium, making all that noise. I thought where you were going was that is it going to be like this the whole time? Are we going to have to win in the last fucking minutes every week? Is where I thought Sarkeesian was going with that. I was
Golly.
like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Shark's like, I get us ahead every time, and then my damn players want to fuck up, get them back in the game. Who was RJ Young just talking about the other day? Who does that? Infamous for doing that. Oh man, I want to say it's the NFL team.
It's Sarkeesian.
Yeah, it's Sarkeesian too. He's infamous for winning the game and staying ahead, but they gonna keep you in the game too. Oh, it was an NFL quarterback. Who was it? They were like, man, he gonna score 2 touchdowns and be like, oh shit, y'all are down by 2. Hold up. Pick. All right, there we go. Now it's back good. Now we got an interesting game. He was clowning them, dog.
What gets me though is 2 years ago we were complaining about a 5-7 season, and now we're complaining about winning every game by a score. Like, come on, y'all. Come on, Longhorn fans. Just be happy we won. I know it was a nail biter. I know you got a hemorrhoid in the last 2 quarters. I got one too. I got them too. You know what I mean? We're all going to have to get a cut out. Shit. But we won. That's the
We
bottom
won.
line. Because
Won.
Stone Cold said so. We
Or
won.
Mr. Jones, we lived
We are,
to fight another day.
we are 9-1. Today, we're 9-1 with a victory last night.
And remember we talked about yesterday what it would take us to now not make the Big 12. We would have to lose out the last 2 games, which, knock on wood, it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen.
I hope not, baby.
Sarkeesian is the man.
What a flawless second quarter we had, boy. What a flawless second quarter.
Whew. It was nice to see Quinn on a rhythm there for a little while.
Man, if we could just play like that all game, we'd blow everybody out. Everybody.
And let me bring this up. Was it me or did Sonny Dykes feel like he saved his best football of the year for us?
Of course. We're going to get Iowa State's best game of the year next week. And then we're going to get Texas Tech bestest game of the year.
We're going to get Texas Tech's bowl game because they don't got one to go to.
They became bowl eligible last night, didn't they?
Oh, they did?
When they beat Kansas?
That's right. Okay.
I think so.
So we're going to be their playoff game then. We finna be
Iowa State too, bro. Iowa State just trumped their opponent last night. I forget who they played, but they beat them. They beat BYU.
Let me put up some of this good stuff right here.
They beat up BYU pretty easily.
And that way the fans can see that I'm not recording on a laptop because my laptop's right here. I hate when people are like, it looks like you're recording from a laptop. No, it's because I don't have my studio set up. That's something. Oh, Gat, I might do that today. I need to set up my studio bad. It's been a year. It's been over a year and a month since I've had my studio. I told myself I was going to do it as soon as I moved in here, but Rachel piled all that shit in Jordan's room, and that's where my studio is. But I think I'm going to put a lot of this shit in my garage and get that room halfway started, at least
So
on my studios.
what was your play of the game last night?
AD, third down to win us the game. That was just too critical, and the way it happened was magic. Oh, it's magic. You
Oh,
know,
and wouldn't you know? Uh,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
That
That's a
to
good
me,
one.
because to me, that was the most. If we didn't get that, we're probably losing the game.
We're
If we get that,
probably losing
we're
the
winning the
game.
game. That was everything on that play.
I think
Go
mine was
ahead.
Quinn Ewers' interception.
By Brooks.
No, Quinn Ewers' interception.
Woo! Oh, it's with Whittington. Yes, because
That's
that
my
almost
play
got
of the
us in a bad
game.
area.
He missed the tackle, fell to the ground, got back up, sprinted to him, and caused the fumble. That's the play of the game to me. Like, that was incredible. That was
Agreed,
incredible.
sir.
Hats off to Jordan freaking Whittington. Thank you, sir.
And I saw that whole play, but the end. Because you know why I didn't see him be straight up with you? Why I didn't see Whittington strip the ball back? The second that they picked it off and started running back, okay, from your view, I'm looking at this side of my TV. I see the pit. My first instinct was, oh shit, he's running it back. Where's Quinn at? I see Quinn over here, and Quinn's looking this way. He going over here. Ooh, he doing this little sidestep, and he waiting. He's doing his job just in case he has to. But then I see the ball come down, and I'm like, okay, somebody stop him. Somebody stop him. And then I see a bunch of horns pointing the other direction. And I'm like, no, we did not just get that back.
Yes, sir, we did.
It happened.
Oh, boys played a phenomenal game last night, though, boy. A lot of ups, a lot of downs, but again, we came out with the dub, and this time we did it with the offense, and that
Iowa
was a great
State became
feeling.
Iowa State became bowl eligible last night with six. They're 6-4. I
It's
want to
going to
look.
be a tough game next week, especially in Ames.
Yes. You know, Gad, I looked those tickets up for us. I didn't even tell you about that, did I? Like 5, 6 days ago, I looked up the Iowa State tickets just to see if maybe we go try to make that one. Maybe just take a road trip. It would be worth it for the price of the admission, but the distance was motherfucking far.
Oh, yeah.
11+ hour drive, not including stops. So it'd have to be a road trip. But that being said, the price of admission was like $22 for good seats. For good seats in a tiny stadium.
What?
Tiny. It's so small. It's so small. Like, I think I might hit us up on that next year just for a road trip. Just to fucking, let's hit the road one game. Going, what, man, I don't think we're going to do Iowa, though, because we ain't going to be in the Big 12.
Nope.
Go see LSU, maybe.
Hey, that'd be a good one.
Or A&M. If we're
Yeah.
away, I don't know what the schedule is next year, but let me look at this conference standing real quick, and then we'll get to that.
Yeah, A&M's going to need all the money they can get with what's going on in their Kyle Field right now. They need all the money they can get.
Woo. We still got a lot of competition here. You ready? Oklahoma State, Oklahoma, Iowa State, and Kansas State are all in the running for it. With their overall records taking play, there's Oklahoma has the better record than Oklahoma State overall, but they're still giving Oklahoma State that second spot. Oklahoma, I guess because they have a loss to Oklahoma State, that's why. But it's Texas and Oklahoma State right now, followed by Oklahoma, Iowa State, then Kansas State. In that order, sir.
You know, Dylan Gabriel broke a record yesterday.
He what?
He broke a record yesterday.
Was it? No, Jalen Milroe I was thinking of. What record he break?
He's the first Oklahoma quarterback to account for 8 touchdowns in a single game.
Ooh.
Yeah. Go and say that again. Ooh.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. He accounted for 56 points last night. Can't beat that.
Oh, we got some games next week, Get.
Who we got? I know we got Iowa State.
Biggest ones we looking at for possible upsets is number 1 Georgia playing 14 Tennessee, and for Big 12 race we got K-State playing Kansas. Big rivalry game right there.
I'll go for Kansas.
Yes, sir. That can't be all the games playing next week. Where are the rest of them? You know something? I'm still puzzled by how Ohio State's number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Even with Michigan's cheating, Michigan's beat them the last 2 years. Michigan made the playoffs last year, and Michigan hasn't lost a game.
Michigan
And
just beat Penn State by running the ball the entire last 2.5 quarters. They did not attempt a single pass the entire 2.5 quarters. For 7 minutes and 42 seconds left in the second quarter was their last pass. They just beat Penn State by running the ball. They just, I hate to say it, but they should be number 1. They should be number 1.
Ohio State does not deserve it. Not saying that Ohio State does not deserve a top 5 spot, but damn sure not number 1. You ain't even number 1 in your conference. What is going on with the way they do these polls?
Michigan's trolling people right now.
No. They changed it. They changed it after this morning. Good. That looks right. I still don't think Ohio State should be that high, but I'll take this.
Yeah, I'll take that.
The only one who's got a chance to lose this week is Georgia. That's it.
Who's Washington and Oregon playing?
Let me try to get the rest of it pulled up. Oh, I just had to scroll down. Hold on. I thought it was going to be a different page or something. Got the.
Go to the right a little bit.
Penn State losing to Michigan helped as well because they were undefeated. So it didn't matter who lost that game. It was going to help us. But it'd have been a lot nicer if Michigan had lost the game. But then Penn State would have jumped ahead of us, so we wouldn't have moved ranked either way.
This isn't updated.
This is updated.
No, it's not.
Penn versus Rutgers.
We're 9-1, bro. We're 9-1. Washington's 10-0. Oregon's 9-1.
It's shown. I know that's weird, but it's showing the right schedules for next week. That's weird.
That is weird. It just doesn't have their win-loss updated.
Updated, yeah. Are the rankings right? Do the rankings look right?
As far as the top 10, yeah.
Kansas is still number 19 to what I believe.
There's no way. Not after they just lost to Texas Tech.
You're right.
And
Let me go see. We get the
Oklahoma State just got trolled by UCF, so there's no way they're in the top 15.
3 hours ago.
They got their butts beat. I'm super worried about Jonathan Brooks too, bro, because he's having a hell of a season. And
This looks updated because this has K-State ranked. So let me check this. Go ahead.
I'm super nervous about Jonathan Brooks' injury. He's having a good season, man. He needs these last 2 games.
I would be happy. I'd be happy if he only had to sit out 1 game. With the way he was looking walking off that field, I'd be thankful if we could get him back for Texas Tech and just bubble him up 1 week.
I know.
But if he, like you said, if he's out for the season, it's going to be scary.
Cedric Baxter didn't have that good of a game last night.
Hey, I got both of them. That's how Ohio State's ranked number 1. They're not really ranked number 1. They're just number 1 in the playoff ranking. Here's the AP. I'm trying not to shake, but I've done went through almost a whole cup of coffee.
And it's still not updated.
Still not. This came out an hour ago.
Yeah, Georgia's 10-0, Ohio State's 10-0, Michigan's 10-0, Florida State's 10-0.
Maybe we just got to wait a little longer. It's still too early.
Yeah.
But see, this is an hour ago, 3 hours ago. I hit the 3 hours ago one because that one looked like a real sight. It's a little slow because we're live. It's just taking a little bit to load. But Brooks being out, that's something I'm going to search up as soon as we get past this because I want to know. I know they're not going to tell us how long he's going to be out or if he's going to be out, but maybe we can find something on what the injury is.
You know what I was thinking about for next year?
What?
See if Ollie Gordon wants to come play in the SEC.
Who?
Ollie Gordon.
Don't know that name.
The running back from Oklahoma State.
Yeah, see, you were keeping up with that better than I was. I didn't remember that name.
I don't know. Cedric Baxter just worried me last night, bro. He couldn't do nothing against TCU. I mean, he had a couple 7-8 yard runs, but for the most part, Baxter was getting shut down. And that's scary. That's supposed to be the face of the program next year. I'm thinking Sark's going to have to go in the portal.
Well, I think next year we're going to be having a running back battle regardless of how good Baxter plays this year.
Yeah, I know we got those 2 4-stars coming in.
Yes. I think that's just Shark's way of coaching anyway. Even if Quinn won the national championship and decided to come back next year, he's still going to make them fight for the job. I think that's just Sharkeesian. You could be the Heisman.
I'm thinking we're going to need a running back before next year, an experienced running back. I don't know. Baxter had me nervous last night.
He's
I
young
know.
though, Get
Yeah,
18
I
years
get it.
old.
He's young, but you're at Texas, baby.
Them expectations are a little bit higher here.
A little bit higher at Texas. We've had some great
Just
ones.
ask Keontae Ingram. If you don't
Oh
believe,
man.
ask Keontae Ingram.
Well, I had my hopes up for him.
We all did. We were
I
the
thought
all
he,
car.
I thought he was gonna be it.
Yeah, I remember his 2 fumbles in the. I think it was back-to-back weeks, or it was the same game. We had those 2 fumbles, but none other than Bijan Robinson there to brighten his day.
Yeah,
That was
honestly,
the first.
all season long, I've been watching our opponents to see if any of their players might be good enough to come with us to the SEC next year. Because Sark's going to hit the transfer portal hard. He's going to try to find
Oh yeah,
receivers, D linemen, safeties, wide receivers, a tight end. Like he's going to hit the portal hard. I'm just thinking like we've got all these players we played against in the Big 12, and we could poach any of them because we're not in this conference next year.
yeah. I think if we could poach some DBs for sure, and some
Safety.
running backs, and man, we're gonna have to hit receivers too because we're gonna be losing a lot in the receiver room.
We're
I
losing
don't know
our
if
we're
Isaiah
losing
Nair.
we're losing our entire starting receiving crew, including tight end.
and and Isaiah Nair, I think might have to leave too. I think he's on his last year
No, he's got more years of eligibility.
due to COVID or what? I
Due
thought
to
he was
his injury.
so
He
weird
didn't
now,
play,
man. People,
he didn't play last year, so that didn't count against him.
but I thought he already had a red shirt when we came to Texas.
I think I heard it on Inside Texas that he's actually got 2 more years of eligibility if he wants them.
Crazy.
Yeah, they don't know though if he's going to stay or if he's going to transfer because I don't know. He didn't make the squad this year.
How the hell do you spell his name? First
Isaiah
name
or Nair?
Isaiah.
Isiah. Nair's Neyor.
I remember Nair. The Isaiah part though was okay. He had 3 years. He played at Wyoming. Yeah, because he played 2 at Texas. That you could do 6 since COVID. It used to be only 5, but COVID, and he played during COVID, so that gives him 6 eligibility. He's played 3 at. I'm confusing myself. You get the point.
Yeah, I think he's got 2 more years if he wants them.
One more. One more. He did 3 at Wyoming, and this is his second at Texas. That's 5 seasons. That gives you 4 regular seasons and a red shirt.
Last
You'd
year
only get
doesn't
one
count
more
against
year,
him because he didn't play. If you don't play and
and
you're
that was
hurt,
his red shirt.
that don't count.
But you have to red shirt. You can't just be hurt and not play and just get your year. That doesn't work that way. You have to redshirt. You can only redshirt one time. So
Yeah,
let's say you
you
get
can
hurt.
only redshirt at the beginning of your college career.
No, no, you can redshirt at any time. That's what he did last year for his injury was redshirt. You
Oh,
can't just you can't get hurt and be like, okay, I'm not playing this year. Don't count it against me. It don't work that way. You got to use your red shirt. So like 2 scenarios. Let's say you come in, you use your red shirt, then your next year you start, then the next year you get hurt. That don't matter. That a year's going against you. Now, let's say you come straight in the league, you play your freshman year, you play your sophomore of the year, then your junior year you get hurt, you got to use your red shirt. Otherwise, that season's going to count against you. You can't just get hurt and say, "Oh, this season doesn't count." It doesn't work that way. That's what the red shirt's for. The red shirt's for sitting out your first year so that you can learn the speed, or if you're already in the mix your first year, that red shirt's for if you get hurt. So if you get hurt 2 seasons back to back, only one of them gets not counted, and that's the red shirt. If you get hurt again, it goes against you. I played way too many years of that college football game to not know how red shirt go. Because I red shirt players all the time that are seniors.
Never heard of that.
Yeah. What? Just so I'm not saying something wrong on live, I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, because it almost sounds like you're freestyling a little bit.
No, that's not freestyle. I get Robert on here.
What's Robert gonna tell me?
The same thing.
You think I'm gonna listen to Robert?
But you can't get hurt for sure and sit out without. Here we go. See, number 1, getting settled on campus. Redshirting can offer you one more year to enjoy college experience thoroughly. There are so many opportunities on campus that you can take advantage of clubs, gatherings, meeting new people once your sport starts. You will be with your team for the most part, so it's good to create bonds with people outside of your athletic circle. Number 2, a fifth year redshirting provides an opportunity to explore masters. Wait, this is not, I think, what we're talking about. This is like medical. Uh-oh. Let me get off this. I don't know. How does redshirting work in football? In short, to redshirt means you sit out for a year. Redshirt season or redshirt year is when a college athlete elects to not compete in games against other teams. Although they cannot participate in outside competition during this time, the student athlete can still practice with the team. You only get one red shirt year.
Yeah, I know that.
And you can use it anytime in your career.
Uh.
As you choose. Just whenever you feel like you're hurt, Isaiah Nair, you say, "Hey, I'm electing the red shirt and I don't want to play this year. I don't want this year to go against me." And the COVID year went away too. That's probably what you're thinking is the COVID year, because I don't know how the COVID year exactly works. I don't know if that's just a free year all the way around or what, because it was a really confusing thing. But I'm talking before COVID ever came along, you only got a maximum of 5 years, 4 regular years, and a red shirt. And that's it. You can't get hurt and say, "I'm just sitting out," if you've already used your red shirt. If you already used your red shirt as a freshman and you're a red shirt junior and you get hurt, you're just hurt and it's counting against you. So Isaiah Nair, if he has 2 years of eligibility, that's crazy, because what that means is that
I want to talk to somebody more savvy on this, because I really feel that if, like, when Jordan Whittington got hurt, they
he used
didn't
his
count
red
all
shirt.
those years against him.
Yes, they did.
I don't know.
2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, last year, 2023, and he redshirted when he got hurt. That's exactly what it is. He can't come back next year no matter what. That's
But he
5
still got his COVID year. That'd be 6.
And that's what we got to figure out. I don't know the COVID situation. I'm talking, regular ball before COVID came along, because that's where you're probably hearing Isaiah has 2 years left. Because if you don't count COVID, Isaiah Nair has 1 year left. Technically, not even that. Technically, this is his last year, because he played 3 years at Wyoming. He played 2 at Texas, and last year he redshirted because he was hurt. So this is his 5th and final year. So he only can have 1 year left. And if he has 1 year left, it's because of COVID. And COVID is that I could see, because I think COVID did give you a free year. That was that's just a weird thing. I don't know how that goes with COVID, but I know how red shirting and how many years you're allowed to stay in ball goes to a T. Even if you look at me like you don't believe me, I just know for a fact you can't get hurt and just sit out. You got a red shirt, and if you don't have a red shirt, you're just out of there.
Oh shit! Hold on. You hear my dogs?
Hey, this is the proof right here. The short answer is, as with other NCAA sports, you can play college football for 4 seasons with a 5th year window. That's it. After that, your NCAA eligibility is expired and you can no longer play. That being said, there are a number of exceptions to this rule, which means COVID. And that's
Yeah,
where
and
COVID comes.
injuries. I'm telling you, injuries too.
I'm telling you, the injury is not, but I'll keep reading. Here's the next section. First of all, a college football player can do this, what's called redshirting. Redshirting is when you gain an additional year of eligibility by not being fully active with the team. To redshirt, a player can practice, play up to 4 games, but no
Yep.
more.
Yep.
This applies their eligibility redshirt and earn an additional year of eligibility.
Right.
Players can also earn, found something. Players can also earn medical red shirts in addition to the traditional red shirt
Thank
for a
you.
younger player not quite worth of starting all seasons. Medical red shirts are granted by the NCAA when a player missed a significant part of a season due to injury or medical concern. The player must have been injured before the halfway point of the season and have played less than 30% of the games and had an injury or medical concern that season ending. So that's very rare.
So
Very rare
if
you're
he's
going to get
playing
that.
full time and plays half the season, yeah,
Isaiah Nayer. Isaiah Nayer got the medical red shirt. He got granted. That's the
yes,
only way you're hearing that. Yes.
yeah.
And that is a very rare scenario
And
because
that's what I'm saying about Jay Witt too. And another one that I remember
Jay
them
Witt
doing
can't
this
come
for.
back next year.
Yeah, he can. Yes, he can.
He can?
Yes. And that's what I'm trying to tell you about Troy. Another one, the first time I heard about this was Troy O'Meara, because he was hurt the first 2 years, but he was coming back as a freshman, even though he had been on the team for 2 years. He redshirted his freshman and then did a medical one his second year. And then his third year, he was still a freshman. I believe O'Meara's got 4 years of eligibility with that other school. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I think we need to talk to a Jerry Hamilton,
Well,
Bobby Burton.
this says right here that it's very rare that they ever give them out. But there is the case of 2 players right now who have, because of constantly getting granted medical red shirts, which is, I think, is stupid. That's not fucking fair. If you got hurt, I'm sorry, you got to go. because that's not giving the next man up a chance.
You're terrible. You're
But listen to
terrible.
this. Listen to this. 8 seasons. 8. I'm sorry, but you get hurt that many fucking times, get your ass out of my locker room. That's not cool to me.
I told
And
you.
this one just asked and is waiting for an answer and applied for a 9th season of eligibility.
Hold on. If that means if he signed with the school at 18, he's 27 now. And
Cam
asking for
McCormick.
another year. He's a freaking doctor. He's a
Cam
doctor.
McCormick at Miami.
He should be a doctor.
That's
Right?
not fair.
That's 9 years. That's a doctor.
I give you 6. I give you the 5 traditional and the 1 medical. If your ass can't do something in that, get the fuck out of the locker room. I'll give you 6 years.
I don't know.
8,
maybe that coach wants some grown ass men on his team.
that's just cheating. This is cheating, man.
Hey, you go have a couple babies first, and then come play for me.
If that's the case, Lincoln Riley gonna keep Cam fucking what's his damn name, Henry?
The quarterback?
Caleb Williams. Yeah, he gonna keep Caleb Williams till he's 45.
What is Lincoln gonna do next year? What's Lincoln gonna do next year with that Caleb? He's gonna be hurt. He's gonna be hurt.
He might do some talking. You don't know what goes on in that locker room.
What else I was thinking about USC, bro, is they took our tight end that we wanted. Spencer Shannon, I think. And he's starting as a freshman for USC. So maybe Coach Banks can go in there and take him back too.
Yeah. I give you 1 year. I give you 1 fucking year medical red shirt. You don't get fucking 3 or 4. That's stupid. That tells me you can't play football ever again, and you're just babying it. If you hurt that bad, you ain't meant to play. Fuck. That is ridiculous. I'm mind blown right now by that guy. 9 fucking seasons. You've been playing football since Johnny Manziel was in football.
I'm just glad I was right.
He was freshman with Johnny Manziel. He was freshmen with Johnny Manziel. Get out of here.
Yeah, that's a good feeling.
That's crazy.
You're welcome.
Fucking 9 years.
I told you that the injuries though, they'll hold you off for that shit in college. Like they'll let you play if you get injured. They're gonna.
I know. Look, we can argue about this. We can argue about this all day long. What this computer says. This has to be a COVID or in the last 10-year thing because it's just not right. It's not real. Think about the program. If that man could have back to back medical years, he would have built his mama that house around that gold door handle.
Oh my!
Right or wrong? He would have built his mama that house. This has to be like something in the last so many years that they did this because
I'm telling you, because Troy O'Meara was classified as a freshman, even though he was hurt his first 2, maybe even 3 seasons. But when he came back to actually play for us that 1 year, where he didn't actually play that much, he was considered a freshman, even though he was really like a junior. Yeah, he was really like a junior or a redshirt sophomore, but they classified him.
I'm throwing away all the classes away. I'm throwing all that bullshit away because it don't even make fucking sense no more. I'm just calling you a fucking football player. You ain't a freshman, you ain't a sophomore, you ain't a junior, you ain't a fucking senior. You're just a damn fucking football player on however many years you decide to play. That's bullshit. Don't even call it that no more. Why?
Oh,
That's
Steven's on
stupid.
the rant. Y'all apologize for Steven now. He on
Because
a
I
rant.
feel bad. I feel bad for our man who got that gold door handle for his mama. He didn't get that.
I,
Nobody in the day got that, man.
I don't think it's a bad thing because, like in Troy O'Meary's case, he just stepped on the field in fall practice. He got hurt. And why on earth should that year of him being hurt count against him? That's not his fault. You know what I mean? That's not
Yeah, they
his
should
fault
have
that
did
he
that.
got hurt. He just got hurt. And
But
that shouldn't count against you. It shouldn't.
I
If you don't play
understand
at
that.
all,
One time,
if you don't play at
one
all,
time,
like, no, it shouldn't count against you, bro.
but you shouldn't be able to take advantage of it, though. I feel like you're taking advantage of
Not
it that when
9
you keep
fucking
doing it
years.
over and over and over again.
I agree with you with the
Huh?
9 fucking years. I agree with that.
Yes, yes.
That's
That's taking
insane.
advantage of it.
That's
That's what I
insane.
say. 6 is what you get. Is I think 4 regular years, a red shirt, and 1 medical is fair. Because if you're past 6 years, you ain't giving. Man, it's too much. You weren't, in my opinion. God stepped in and said it wasn't meant to be. If 6 years you can't do it, God said it wasn't meant to be, and move on. Because even then, the NFL ain't going to take somebody who's 28 years old in the draft. Nobody in the NFL is going to take you. I have maybe it has, maybe in like the cases where people go serve in the military and come back, but that's so rare. It's so rare.
That is rare. It's probably
Nobody takes because when you're 28 years old, you're already declining in your NFL career physically.
the
You're
average
already getting
NFL career is like 3.5 years.
years exactly.
Yeah, that's it.
I think it's just it's excessive and it's too much if you get more than 6 years in college.
Honestly,
Six
I'm
years is getting
thinking. I'm the more I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking whoever's doing that 9 year thing is honestly probably just trying to get a free degree. And I don't know, maybe he's just like, I'm hurt, coach. I got to go back to school for a year.
yeah.
I'm going to get my doctorate, baby.
I know it's got
Yeah,
to be something new because if we look back in the history of time, there's so many players me and you both know through the 70s, 60s, 80s, 90s,
yeah.
2000s that could have used that, and we never heard of it. We never saw it.
Times are
Never,
changing,
never.
brother.
It's
Times are
crazy.
changing.
I mean, the
Times
only
are
person I
changing.
could even think that was at that age playing ball, at least at our university, was Quan Cosby. Quan Cosby was like 27 years old, balling the
Yeah,
coat.
yeah. He didn't start till late.
Late, yeah. But he didn't get no 9 years. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were right. But that's got to be a new rule. Like I said, like the last 10 years, because there's so many people who could have used that and didn't. They just fall off. That's crazy.
People keep walking by my back fence, bro, and it's making my dogs go ape shit.
That alley getting busy with traffic nowadays?
I, I guess today. Shit. You can't hear them.
Faintly every now and then I hear a little bark, but not much of anything.
Oh, well, over here it's freaking loud. That's why I took off running a while ago. I'm like, y'all shut up, shit.
I don't know, I'll be wondering because I've never had nobody complain about my roosters, but from my hearing, my dogs are 10 times fucking louder and more annoying than those roosters are. Way more. Especially all the crackheads I got walking by. They're fucking just going crazy all hours.
Mm.
Well, we learned something in college football today.
Yeah,
You
we
can grow
you
old
did.
and yeah, you can grow old. Hey, you didn't know the correct rules of it either. You knew it existed, but you didn't know what the rules were. Because we didn't even know what it was called. We were just like, oh yeah, you don't it don't count against you. I'm like, that can't be right.
Yeah,
It was right. It had a name.
Yeah,
Medical.
and the only reason I know that dude is because Troy O'Meara, and he was hurt for 2 years, and then somehow he came
And
back
see,
as a freshman.
even now, me watching Troy O'Meara, I thought he was over there at Arizona making those plays as like a redshirt junior. I
Is he
didn't know he
doing
was still
good?
class. Huh?
Is he doing good?
Yeah, yeah, he's doing good. He
Hell
started.
yeah. He
He's their
started
ex. He's their ex receiver. Their deep
outside.
man.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. He started. He done scored a couple touchdowns. But
He'll
yeah,
be back.
all
He'll
this
be back
time,
in
I
the
didn't know
Big
he was.
12 next year.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't know he was. All this time, I didn't know he was classified as a freshman. I thought he was over there doing all that as a redshirt junior.
And see, that's another because he's only classified as a freshman on the football field. In school,
Cool.
he's
The
still a
senior.
junior,
No, he's a senior.
a senior.
He's on his fourth year. That's why I thought he was a redshirt junior.
Yeah,
That
two
medical
two different
shit.
classifications.
But see, if we did, like I said, and only gave you 6 years and not 9, that would still give Troy O'Meara like 2 more years to play.
Yeah,
So 6 is a good number, I think. 9 is not. You're giving that man a free doctor degree.
I'm telling neurosurgeon and shit.
Like dead ass. Oh. Any final subjects you want to go through, get?
Um, defense played outstanding last night for the most part. T Sweat's a fucking monster. Just a fucking monster. We're gonna miss him next year.
I, I'll definitely say I enjoyed Sweat and Byron Murphy on that defense the most last night. I watched them all night.
It's the fourth game in a row we haven't allowed our opponent over 100 yards rushing.
Damn.
And again,
You want to know
that's
something
the
else that
first
was
time
crazy?
since 2009.
You want to know something else that was crazy, Get?
Hmm.
When you rewatch the game, there's something I noticed because every time the defense was on the field, all I watched was our line and our linebackers. But something I noticed was it was either going one of two ways. Either Sweat and Murphy were fucking just shredding their way right up the middle and creating the pressure, or they would literally come up to the line and like just do this and like bluff that they were going to come hard. And then here comes our edges, Burke and Sorrell, and they're giving the pressure. And it was just back and forth and back and forth. And it was almost like Burke and Sorrell were giving. They're like, all right, y'all just hold your guy and we're going to go rush. Because you could see the effort and Sweat and Murphy on those plays, and they weren't doing nothing. They were literally just holding the lineman. I'm like, man, I know you can throw him down. I know you can bulldoze through that guy. But before you even knew it, Sorrell and Burke had the job taken care of.
Yep. There was a couple times when they subbed Trill Carter for, on the D line. And even him, he was holding two guys up, the tackle and the guard, just holding them while Sorrell just goes, like, there you go, Trill.
Yep.
Yeah, learn your role, baby. Learn your role, baby.
Yep.
Shit. Hell yeah. Hold both of them so I ain't can go get them. Let's go.
Man,
Not,
I'm finna show you some highlights real quick. Watch this. Because I've been wanting to show you Max Crosby and why I say Ethan Burke looks like a young Max Crosby.
boy, we got that dude back next year. I can't wait. Golly. That dude's a beast.
That he is. That he is. today, Junior. All right, look, how about this? We're going to wrap this up, and then I'm going to give you a call real quick and show you the video, and then we're going to go about our days. Because it won't let me put up the highlight while we're live, and you got to see this man's highlights. He's just going to scream Ethan Burke. Just his physicalness. He just plays the ball like Burke does.
Yeah.
Or correct that, Burke plays the ball the way he does. Like and subscribe. Join us any day now because we're trying to stay a lot more busy on here, more socially active with y'all. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, ring the dinner bell because you know Bevo's hungry. And for me and Henry, hook 'em.
Hook 'em.